Hello everyone, and welcome to the exhibition. So I'm Pauline Ernst, French photographer. I'm living in India since 3 years already, based in Bangalore. So I started photography when I was a teenager, and I learned everything by myself. And so today I'm presenting you some of my works. So here I have a selection of street photography. And so most of the time I'm traveling during my free time in India and visiting different places. So what inspired me a lot about India is the fact that you will find always this balance between the modernity and the tradition. So this is what I'm trying to display inside my picture. If I can show you, for instance, these two pictures, you will find this very well. The fact that here you have the balance between the modernity with this little boy who were holding this phone and the tradition at the back. So I took this picture in Agra in 2023, last year. It was taken in Baby Taj from Agra, which is located opposite from the Agra fort, I mean the opposite side of the river. And you will see that I was inside the Baby Taj to take the picture through these windows and to obtain really this harmony with the different cycle. So I really love this picture. It's meaning a lot for me. And if you are taking the one from Kochi, for instance, you will find again this duality between the tradition and the modernity. So you will have at the background all of the modernity parts with all of this industry, and at the foreground the traditional fishnet, which is just there, with this guy who is just trying to catch up some fish. But what is really interesting is like you have like the traditional fishnet, which is ready to catch up the commercial fishing vessel, which is coming from the background. So again, you will find this duality between tradition and modernity, and this is how is India today. I mean, in India, you are going in a street, you will see tradition in one side and modernity in the other side. So again, tradition is very important in India, and you will see that from Varanasi, if you have been, Ganga Aarti is very important and very famous there. It's happened each night after the sunset. So it's more a puja done to thank the Ganga river god. And so it was very interesting to take this picture because a lot of people was there for sure. We are in India. It's always crowd. And what is very interesting is that I'm trying to isolate the people who were doing the Ganga Aarti, to give this feeling when you are seeing the picture that you are alone and you can sense and you can feel all the emotion that they are giving during the Ganga Aarti. And it's like you and themselves, just without no one else. So this is really interesting moment. And there, technically, there is no so much post-processing. I'm not doing that. Honestly, I don't like that. So I'm always trying to use natural light without any artificial one. So here, if we are going there, so this little girl inspired me a lot, honestly. So I took this picture of Varanasi at the same time from the Ganga Aarti. It was the same night, same evening. And the thing is that she's really interesting because at her age, she should play with the balloon. She doesn't have to sell them. Honestly, we are in India. We are in 2021. It's time to grow up. Honestly, it's time to give the opportunity to this poor child to have a best future. So she's just selling this balloon for help in case she's trying to get some money to help her family. So this broke my heart, honestly. And so here she was very in a good position with the light coming from the back of her, and I'm trying to highlight her job, highlight her sadness at the same time, because as you can see from her silhouette, she was looking down. So it's at the same time, she should be happy to have Baron, but it's not the case, finally. Yes, I'm trying always to give a story behind each of my picture. I hope also to give emotion to the people who are looking on it. Thank you very much. This was Pauline Ernst, photographer from France.